Guys, we have some serious disappointing news, maybe, and we have some rumors about the cause. From Bitcoin Maxi, so take it with a giant grain of salt. The serious disappointing news is Donald Trump might be looking to just scrap the crypto council altogether that we've been talking so much about in favor of a series of crypto summits featuring a rotating panel of industry experts. Now, instead of a permanent council, which would actually work with David Sachs and Paul Atkins for strategic and pro-crypto policies, the summits may actually just be an informal, hey, brah, what's up? Here's how crypto works type of things to encourage and inform the public about crypto. Of course, the Bitcoin maxis wasted no time blaming Ripple and XRP for their lobbying. However, I don't really believe that, first of all. But, I don't really think this would actually be because XRP lobbied too hard. There's that possibility, but I highly doubt it. I think Trump is just kind of wishy-washy on crypto altogether. I think his main purpose was World Liberty Financial Trump Coin to help him make some money from crypto. He doesn't really care too much about the industry, except getting votes, obviously. So according to Unchained, 3 anonymous sources familiar with the administration's decision-making process revealed that these proposed summits would likely tackle distinct policy issues. So like various points in time and probably like 3 or 4 summits that they talk about strategic policies, certain policies in each of these summits. However, like we've had summits before and usually nothing comes out of them. So this would not be as good as a permanent crypto council with, members like Brad Garlinghouse, Brian Armstrong, and several others. The Trump administration may not launch a formal crypto council after all. Instead, the White House will likely gather a rotating group of crypto leaders for a series of summits on specific crypto policy issues, according to 3 sources familiar with the decision-making progress. So, it is anonymous sources, so this could be one of those trust me bro moments, so I'm not really sure what to make of this. I still highly hope that we get a crypto council. It remains unclear how many summits the White House is considering or exactly when they could take place. Now, I do believe that the markets would actually go down if we get the confirmation that they're doing a bunch of summits instead of a permanent crypto council, because many people were looking forward to that. The prospect of these ad hoc summits appears to stem from the Trump's team's desire to steer clear of power struggles within the broad crypto ecosystem. Obviously, there's a lot of communities, for instance, the Chainlink Marines, the XRP Army, the Ethereum fans, the Bitcoin maxis, etc., etc. Industry players have increasingly splintered into factions, including Bitcoin maximalists, proponents of decentralized finance, backers of centralized exchanges, and others with differing visions of integrating with traditional finance. And it might actually be looking a little too messy or complicated for Trump and his advisors, not many of whom are that really well-versed in crypto. Many in the digital asset space have previously expected the launch of a presidential council of advisors for digital assets. That expectation was fueled by a December post from President Trump on Truth Social, in which he described plans for an advisory group composed of luminaries from the crypto industry. So, like I said, Brad Garlinghouse, Brian Armstrong, whoever runs like Robinhood or Kraken, people like those, but now that might be scrapped. And under this proposal, crypto and AI czar David Sachs would serve as chair, and former congressional candidate Bo Hines would act as executive chair. And this would be a permanent council that actually would make policy. Of course, not everyone sees the pivot from a permanent crypto council to a bunch of summits as a purely strategic move. Of course, some people have skepticism. The summits might be purely a way to avoid conflict because you don't really know who's going to get seats in the crypto council, and could allow Trump to gather inside information or, which he could use to make money for himself. Because if he has inside information, he can buy and sell things early, which, like Trump coin, he could actually make some money for himself that way. Another source described Trump's personal crypto ventures, including the Trump meme coin and involvement in World Liberty Financial, as an embarrassment. Obviously, Eric Trump telling people to buy Ethereum. Not everyone is thrilled with the president making his own meme coins. Of course, there is no shortage of people, including Andrew Parrish, founder of X3, and he shared that it was Ripple's fault for basically campaigning too hard that led to this decision. So Parrish posted on X, should be obvious at this point, And sources confirming late last night, his sources, so take it with a grain of salt, Ripple pressed too hard, no chance XRP makes it into any federal level reserve. I think like the federal level reserve will only be Bitcoin for some time, even though Jeremy Hogan has supported XRP being part of a crypto reserve. But right now, I think it's a Bitcoin reserve. And focus remains on Bitcoin and the best path to SBR. SBR isn't simple, will take time. Like I said, maybe not this year, but next year. Have to avoid law of unintended consequences in smart, trust Bitcoin first thesis. And I think like people are saying like first we get Bitcoin, then we can get the other stuff. These remarks suggest that Ripple's lobbying or perceived overreach might be pushing Trump administration away from giving Ripple a prominent role in government-level decisions. However, Parrish's posts are based on anonymous sources and remain unverified. So, anonymous sources, once again, trust me, bro, wouldn't put too much credibility in them. But if it is that we don't get a crypto council, then maybe it will actually have some weight. Several prominent figures in the Bitcoin community have offered their take on the rumored developments. Julian Fahart, co-founder of Apollo, stated via X, Trump is considering abandoning the crypto council. Not surprising. Imagine what Ripple's contribution has been so far. Here's our plan for dumping XRP on the American people in perpetuity. But obviously these are Bitcoin maxis. Their information is going to be slanted, and obviously they're going to have an anti-Ripple spin. They've already been kind of like the anti-Ripple lobbying stuff, so this isn't really that surprising. Meanwhile, Stephen Lupka, head of Swan Private, not a huge fan of Swan Private myself, also posted on X, Ripple's posturing may have nuked the entire crypto council with Trump leaning towards summits instead. Like I said, I think if Trump leans towards summits, it's basically like because he doesn't really, I guess, want to clash of personalities, and he doesn't really want to deal with it himself. He's already got David Sachs as a crypto czar, and he might actually think that's enough. And I think whether Ripple lobbied or not, he would have probably made this decision. So hopefully we still get a crypto council, but it looks like we might just get a couple of meetings / summits. And I think this would actually take the market down a little bit if people were to find out. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.